If I take an L, gotta make it back. And them type of things upset me and get me looking to take some racks. Don't let me get the drop. If I get the drop, I'm raising your gap. I'm raising your gap.
Welcome back to the channel, people. It's the 3 Pointers TV. Back for another day. The RumerMill. The RumerMill. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. If, buts, and maybe. Listen, man, it's the midfield week, man. We're looking at midfielders. I'm with my main man, Teez.
What's going on, peeps? What's up, man?
How you doing, man?
I'm good, man. Very well, thank you. Yes, very well. Yes.
Good. Well, I know you had a few things to deal with, family and all that, so
yeah, shouts to
resolved and everything's Chris.
Yeah, man. Shouts to my boy Russ, man. Big up, man. Big up
Russ, man.
Jordan and shouts to all the family, man. Yeah. Say no more.
Once again, we're missing Stapes. I know he's got many things happening as well, so hope he's all well and safe. Big up you guys as well, man, for liking and subscribing and all that. And that's why we're here, innit? So you don't have to. Anyway, let's get into it. Let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. Listen, this week's all about midfield watch. We know we need midfielder. Arteta stated it himself. We need a midfielder. Certain man are in 45 degrees, vitamin D settings, and we're out here in the cold. So we know we need a midfield. But before we get into midfield, I'm hearing news, man. Is it Palace, Newcastle are trying to buy one of our strikers? Answers on a postcard, people. Who do you think that is? I'm hoping it's Nketiah, maybe. What do you think?
Well, it's more likely to be Nketiah, isn't it? He's not getting enough football. Palace after him as well. He didn't cut it though.
Because it is Palace.
He didn't cut. Yeah, I mean, why would you put a bid in for a player, man? That's not. He's not even cutting it against Nottingham Forest. So what does that tell you, man? You'd expect Nottingham Forest.
He did get a hat trick though. He got a hat trick against Sunderland, didn't he?
Again, yeah, he did. But that was Sunderland, didn't it? So, listen, I don't even know what to say about it. I mean, Nketiah, he's a good player, but again, it's all about consistency. Can you do it week in, week out? It's no good banging in a hat trick one week and then you go missing the next. And that's the same thing we had with when you look at Theo Walcott. He was one of those players, 1 minute he's just, he's just man of the match 1 minute, and then next thing you know, he plays 20 minutes blind, blind, and you see him on the pitch, and next thing you know, you forget he's there. And it's just been like that, even with the likes of like Iwobi and them sort of players. Maitland-Niles gone to Roma. I mean, look, I think it's a bit unfair that he was put right. He was put, Jose, he put him right in there in the mix. Big club like Juve, man. Do you know what I mean? And it was a bit unfair. But Maitland-Niles, for me, he's the same type of player.
Roma.
Week in, week out. Roma, sorry.
Yeah. Because he's had I think what you're referring to is the debut he had. He's had quite a poor game, right? He had a poor game. I think they lost. I'm not sure if he played the 90 minutes. I don't actually know. But I'm hearing that he had quite a poor game. But yeah, it's his debut, man. They put him straight in.
Yeah, put him right in the deep end there, isn't it?
Yeah, which is not necessarily a bad thing. He is a bit of he's got experience, hasn't he? So I can't see why that's a bad thing. And so interesting for him because obviously he's had a bad game. However, for Arsenal, just to go back to Nketiah, we think it's Nketiah because Palace are in the race. Obviously, I would have thought Vieira would just drive down to the Emirates and just pick him up. So listen, jump in. I got space, and just drive back to South London. That's what I'm thinking. Because Vieira's got the key to the Emirates.
You don't even do that grassroots, bro. You don't even do that grassroots level, let alone. Just pick up the brother.
No, but Vieira's got the key to the Emirates. Vieira can just rock up, get food, get one of the nice little settings and get some facility.
Yeah.
You can get everything. So, yeah, if Palace are in for him, for his own sake, I think that could be a good move. But they have got some good strikers at Palace, haven't they? They got Edouard.
Yeah, they have.
Yeah, so it won't be easy. It won't be easy to walk into that team either, right? Even Benteke sort of made a resurgence, hasn't he? So it'd be difficult.
That's what I mean. It's just nice. It would be nice to see Nketiah, putting a shirt for another club, and if he gets that sort of regular, sort of continuous, features in games and stuff like that, then it would be good to see and to see how he fares, getting regular football. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the main thing.
Yeah.
Right, just before we go into midfielders, who else is looking decent? I know the press are just going, I tell you what, just put Arsenal transfers in and see who comes up in it. It's my man. He's not got a slab head, but he's there, isn't it? What's his name? What's his name? No, I'm not dissing him, but I'm just saying he's there. Everyone knows who I'm talking about. We all know who I'm talking about. He's for Europe. It's hot property. People are talking about him. He's a striker. He plays in Italy, and it just keeps going. I don't want to talk about him. I'm trying to stop, but apparently, if we put in a mammoth deal, we're talking, some mammoth deal. We're talking. I don't even know if it's that.
Yeah, apparently. Do you know what? There's even There's even rumors that they're demanding 150 mil for the geezer. What's all that about, bro? 150,
why wouldn't they?
I'd rather go for Haaland. If that's the case, bro, I'll try to find an extra 50 mil and get Haaland, bro, for 200.
But let's be realistic, though. Yes, we would rather pay for Haaland, but is Haaland going Arsenal? He's not going Arsenal. He's going Man City, isn't he? He's going Man City or he's going United. I think he's either staying where he is.
He needs to have words, man. Odegaard needs to have words, mate. That's all I'm saying. Come on, Odegaard. If you're watching right now, bro, speak to your brother, man. Speak to your country, your fellow countrymen. You know what I mean? Represent, man. Link up together. You know what I mean?
Unfortunately, they're speaking in two different languages because one's playing one way and one's playing in another way. So when they link, I can imagine that communication is difficult because Haaland's he's all right, mate. He's busting up the place, and Odegaard still finding his feet.
The one thing that worries me though, Dubs, about this Dusan deal is like as soon as he gets those big money wages, bro, where's the motivation gonna be? Because the guy just seems so motivated at Fiorentina. It's like that's his intention.
He's
play hard. So he gets that big money deal, and then man can just, do you know what I mean? He's like, yeah, mum, dad, I've signed the thing, innit? Signed the thing. We don't need to do much. We can have bear dogs, cats. We can set up a farm, get some chickens. That's it. We're nice, man. I don't have to do nothing at this club, mate. I ain't gonna do nothing here. What, 350 again? Well, yeah, man. Next week. That's what it is,
and
man.
But that's football's already been there, isn't it? Football's been there since what's his name, Robinho, in them days. You know what I mean? Football's been there, isn't it?
I know, but this is why Arsene Wenger now didn't do. Do you know what I mean? Didn't do what he did.
Yeah,
I agree. That's why he doesn't do what he does. Because
I agree, but I think
like it takes the passion out of the player.
I would agree with you. Hello to the missus. I would agree with you. And I would agree, but what I would also say is
right now, excuse this secretary.
I was going to say no, executive EA, bruv, not executive.
Very professional, as you can see there as well, peeps. Very professional.
Very close. Don't worry, I've sent Little Man next door. That's why I'm at home settings today because I'm at home with Little Man because he's tested positive as a young little 4-year-old. But we can get into that another time. We'll get into that another time.
That's another
but what you're saying, because remember we had the 3 points made and we discussed it earlier on, but What you're saying though is Wenger, yes, he didn't want to sign anyone, and he wanted, like you said, he wanted to keep the hunger there and give them the
I think
responsibility.
it makes sense now, isn't it? Because we've seen
but
it.
I think I think some managers know how to be smart with it and pay the money plus get what they, because it's not just the money. It's not about the money. Yeah, it's not about the money.
We've seen it quite a few times where players just sign big money deals and they don't do nothing.
Yeah,
and
like
Coutinho. The manager, like you said,
Coutinho,
the managers are unable to
Hazard.
Yeah.
And the list goes on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Once you got a 4 or 5 year deal, yeah, you're entitled to say, well, I'm not happy. You start saying things like, I'm not happy with how we're playing. Like, who are you to say, but you all of a sudden you're not happy and then your level. So that is a thing. And you think Dusan could be a similar, you think he could come Arsenal?
We're kind of playing with fire with this kid, because that's what I mean. Will he still have that hunger? And will it cause a bit of conflict there? Because now you signed a 21-year-old that's on big money, and then you got the rest of the players. Like, is that gonna it's not really gonna help the team then, because is that you got
Where's he
one
from,
guy.
Dusan?
So he's from Serbia. He's from Serbia.
Right.
He's a Serbian.
I've not
So big up Djokovic and there. Djokovic,
yeah.
isn't it?
So
you know what I mean?
Big up all the Serbians. And last time I checked, last time I checked,
he won the thing, by the way. That's another story, isn't it? Big up Warren's team talk. I'm sure he will talk about that. Warren's team talk. Yeah. He'll talk about that madness that he had in Australia, innit? But he's
still there.
He won the case. He won the case, man. So he
did. Was that today? Oh, brilliant!
Yes, I think beginning of the week, Monday. It was confirmed yesterday, actually. I think.
Okay, because he had to stay put. Because quickly, had he have left the country, then he wouldn't have been allowed to go back for like 10 years or something. So he stayed put while the case was ongoing, and you just said he won. So big him up anyway.
Yeah.
But so I'm thinking them type of man. Serbia, them men are hungry, bruv. It's a different hunger, bruv. So I don't know. I'm not really watching the price tag.
I guess. But listen, hold on, check this out. Funny you said that, Serbia, because maybe if Dusan does go to Arsenal, obviously Arsenal's gonna attract more Serbia. They go mad over Salah, innit? The Egyptian king. Then you got this Serbian guy comes in, all the Serbian support. Everyone start supporting Arsenal.
Of course.
Now. Yeah. You know what I mean? So
but
they might be looking at
that's the question though, Teez. Before we move on and get on to midfields, because we're ticking away. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it serious from Arsenal? Because the reports are saying it kind of, but reports everyone can type. Keyboard warriors, reports. Yeah. Everyone's typing, yeah. What do you think though? What do you think? Is Arsenal going to get this guy? Exactly. Right. Let's move on.
My instinct is saying no. You know what? My gut instinct is saying no. I'll be real. Okay. Let's be real, innit?
Likewise.
I don't think we're going to get this guy. It's because of the demand, the wage demands, and I think it's gonna be ticking over. Meanwhile, other clubs are going to start. Thinking, hold on a minute, there's this guy, they're going to start looking into it now, because that's what happens. Like, no one knows about a player until like a big club goes in for a player, and that's what it does. It starts stirring up something, and then summer now, I think between the agent and the player, they're going to both get what they want. So it's like this is like a little teaser. It's a little teaser at the moment, and nothing's going to come of it. Yeah, nothing's going to come of it, and then come summertime, it's going to be like 5 top clubs, and he's going to end up going to, like a Real Madrid or like a Juve or something like that. Do you know what I mean?
But I'm glad.
Or Bayern Munich or whatever.
Yeah, I'm glad you put that forward, because what normally happens is in the summer we'll get priced out, right? So I'm glad you've ended with that, because that's where I've been for the last 7 days. So this is the RumerMill, people. Yeah, RumerMill. This is week number, or day number 7. Coulda, woulda, shoulda, if buts and maybes. Right, let's move on. We need a midfielder. Put a damper on it,
sorry, I'm so sorry.
No, you ain't put a damper on it. Well, how you put a damper on it? It's not fire, bro.
Keeping it real. 3-pointers, man.
Yeah.
Keep it real,
It is
yo.
what it is.
Come here.
It is what it is.
Stick with us, man. We're not deluded.
But if he does sign, we're clipped, innit? That's another story. So obviously we want him to sign. We'll be happy. I'll be happy to be wrong. You'll be happy to be right. Even if it's schisms. But all right, midfielder watch, yeah?
All right.
Midfielder. Who are we looking at? We got Eves, Basuma, he's still there, lingering in Brighton Beach. We've got how do I say his name? We don't talk about him.
Say it, bro.
We don't talk about Bruno. Have you not heard the song? Have you heard the song? Can I say the film? Yeah, I can say the film. You've heard the song in Canto, the film. It's in the charts, isn't it? So we don't talk about Bruno. So let's move on quickly. But no. Let's talk about Bruno. So we've been looking at him for last season, right?
Bruno Guimaraes. Leave out the U.
Guimaraes.
Giga like gigabytes, innit? Giga. Guimaraes. Yeah.
Google Guimaraes.
Google, innit? Yeah.
Right.
Guimaraes.
Is he any good?
Yeah.
Is he better than Santi Cazorla? Come on.
Bro, I've watched some clips. Man's got a bit of skills, you know. He's got a bit of flair in the midfield. And yeah, I like what I'm seeing. And is he quite tall as well, innit? I think he's 6'3" or some shit. Yeah, it's quite tall. I think we should look at his profile quickly. But yeah, he's tall. He's quite quick. Yeah, man. He runs it. He can run that midfield, you know. He can run it, bruv. He's quite tall, bruv. Let's just check his profile quick, man. Sorry to listen. Meanwhile, look, you can see on the bottom. If you look on the bottom, it says 417 subscribers, man. We've got 417. Please like, share, subscribe. Push the subscribe button, please. Please. We're on the road to 1,000 peeps. So if you do like
I've got some statistics on him here.
Good. How tall is he?
He is 1.180 centimeters.
Okay, right. If you know what that means, get back to
No, you know what? I was going to laugh, but I think that's pretty tall. That's about 5'11", 5'12", could be 6 foot. But I'm going to quickly check. You'd think I'd know that, but hold on. Let's have a quick look.
He's 6 foot. He's not 6'3". He's 6 foot.
Yeah.
182 meters.
So I know 182 is pretty tall. It's about 6 foot. I said 5'11", 5'12", but 6 foot. Cool. Right. So he's tall. He is tall.
Doesn't score many goals though. 44 appearances for Lyon. He's only scored 3. The club he was at
but he is. We have to read into it though, Teez. He is a defensive midfielder. You don't want him to be banging in the goals. You want him to stop the goals going in. That's his job.
Yeah.
That's what you want to do.
Want him to be like a sweeper, innit? Like a sweeper.
Well, he's a defensive midfielder, so he is someone who breaks up the play, organises, breaks up the play, cut against us, and he allows us to go forward. Odegaard, Martinelli, Saka, Smith Rowe, he'll allow them. Don't worry about this way. I've got this way. That's how football used to be played. Petit, Vieira. Don't worry about here. You got to concentrate up there.
Yeah.
That's what. You don't need to come back. The only thing you need to do is do the press. That's your job.
And when you got man like Benjamin, Gabriel, and then my man there.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So he's 24 years old.
That little triangle there in the middle, you know. Yeah, 24.
He's 24 years old.
24. When's his birthday? Let's just check though. When's he going to be 25? What's his date of birth? All right, so November. So he'll be 25 in November this year.
Yeah.
So he's Okay. Well, yeah. So he's in that bracket, 23, 24, still in that bracket as well.
Still keeps us as the youngest team in the Prem. Just
nice.
So
nice.
All right. So we were we looking at him last season? I'm sure we was.
There's doubts actually. Sorry, peeps. I don't know why we're going on like we're hopeful. I don't think we're gonna get him, man. There's doubts as well. So yeah.
Well, you know what? We need to
This
do
is the
another
doom
show,
and
you know.
gloom,
Just call it
doom and
doubts.
gloom rumor mill, mate. Doom and gloom
Yeah.
rumor mill.
But I
Sorry,
think
man, with the 3
what-
pointers.
All right, but what's good about it is, yeah, there are doubts. That's the thing, because I said it yesterday. Yeah, there's so much channels out there talking about this player. This everyone wants to talk about like they're the news. They're the status quo news. Like that's the news. This it's rumors. They say rumors. I'll give them that. They do say it's rumors, and however, I'm trying. We have to try our best not to talk about players that ain't even one we don't need, or two no hope. There's no hope now. Dusan could come into that category. Like people might be looking at us like, well, you're not getting him. Like I don't even know why you're talking about him. Yeah, and then this guy,
We're just killing
because
the
we've
vibe.
heard.
Bro.
No, but it's true. This is good vibes, bruv. This is good vibes. But this guy, Arteta has said he needs a midfielder. He said it. He's come out and said, I'm short. Even when that man come back, he's still short. Because Pepe...
Yeah. We need a squad. We need a proper squad.
So he needed one. And even when he signed Partey...
Cedric's not cutting it. Well, we can go into that later. But that's another issue there. But so as you were saying...
Yeah, so even with El Neni and Pepe, he's still short. Those two, even together, they're not making one player. So, do you know what I mean? He's got Partey and he's got bad man Xhaka. He will bad up the place. When he's ready, he's bad up the place, isn't it? It's madness.
No, he does.
Running. Remember back in the day, you have to run out the dance. So Xhaka's a bad man, isn't it? So we don't know what we're going to get. So we're still short of one or two midfielders. We're still short. So he said he needs a midfielder. Obviously, them man in the AFCON. So this guy, is it serious? Are we serious? We're looking at him. I think last year we were in for him.
Yeah. Juve's looking to outbid us. Yeah,
the Italians.
It's difficult. Juve. There's a bit of a twist now. Juve have come in.
Yeah, but do you know how much our... All right, let me just get... I don't know 100%, but what I do know is our TV rights mash up Italian league. Like, they can't talk to us. So based on TV rights alone, we should outbid them. Forget Kroenke, we should just outbid them based on our TV rights for the football that is watched around the world, including Arsenal. So if they outbid us, we can't talk about Bruno, bro. Anyway, next. We can't talk about Bruno. Next. All right. Basuma.
Oh, what, Basuma, what? Brighton, yeah?
Yeah, is that waste of time, yeah? Waste of time?
No.
Move on.
I mean, I don't know nothing about this. What, are we back in for him, yeah?
I saw something yesterday. It just said Arsenal still in for Basuma.
Okay.
He's still there. He's still playing.
I haven't seen much of him this season, if I'm being honest, man.
No, he's still playing. He's playing well. He looked all right. I saw them play the other day against Man U.
Right.
He looked all right, man. He looked all right.
There's options there. And he doesn't associate himself with the AFCON.
So I just got here, Arsenal transfer roundup, Basuma, price tag set as Arsenal target 4 midfielders. So you're looking at Guimaraes, Basuma, is it Danilo? Yeah. And then there's probably one more. That one more, whoever that is, that's probably who we'll get. No one knows who he is, but I don't know. Maybe someone can correct me. I'm sure there's many people talking about him, or I don't know who that is. But I do know we were looking at Basuma because it was a thing. I know we've looked at Guimaraes and that the Danilo. I know we're looking at him, so I know that. You know, everyone else I don't know. Out of those three, though, go on.
No, I was just saying. I think we've more or less covered.
Yeah,
probably vast majority of the potential transfers.
Right. There you have it.
I think that's about it, man. What else?
So.
I mean, we could talk about the fixtures. Next fixtures. It's gonna be.
I think you were saying off camera that he's obviously. I think the report says these are the hardest games of his career with Arsenal or something. Arteta.
What do you think?
I don't think
Peeps?
so. No, I don't think so. Yeah, what do you guys think?
Yeah, what do I think?
Let us know.
I think it is. It's crucial. It's crucial. He has to win all three. That's what I'm saying. He has to win all three if he wants to keep his job. Otherwise, he needs to go. He needs to go, Dubs.
Okay. All right, so two of those are in the Carabao Cup, and obviously, no matter where we are, top of the league, bottom of the league, we need to beat those lot, don't we? So. Okay.
No, I didn't see the game against Nottingham Forest, but yeah, it must have been very sort of grueling to watch. No, I know, yeah, and that was a brilliant show, by the way. I did watch bits of it, and yeah, it's funny. Very engaging, mate. Very engaging, but it must have been tough for you to watch, man.
I did watch the game, and yeah, let's just say I said on the stream, I said it brought me back to the first 3 games of the season. I didn't try to elaborate any further because I could elaborate more and go back, war stories, go back, but it took me back.
It's amazing how you take, but it just shows how limited we are, right? You take 1 or 2 players out of that first team lineup, and that's it. You know what I mean? Yeah. And they're in the crucial areas as well. It's either the midfield or the defense. Yeah. And then you look at Leno as well. Even as a goalkeeper, could he have saved that? That guy? I don't know. Maybe
he's one of our best players.
You got to be at the right place at the right time because it was a bit of a tap in, innit? It was a tap in. It was a cross. It went. Cross,
yeah, it was. Well, yeah,
across the face.
A great goal.
It could have been defended. Yeah, it's a good goal. It could have been avoided, right? If you really think about it, if the right players were there, then that probably wouldn't have happened. And it's the same thing with the Man City, like with Holding going in there, with the whole referee and the sending off.
So anyway, you're not confident with our next 3 games, then? You're not confident.
Definitely not.
Before we wrap up, let's just wrap up.
With Partey not being there, even though on any to a degree, I guess. And some other players. Yeah, we're short now, innit, aren't we? Do you know what I mean? We're vulnerable. Cool. Look at. Anyway, yeah.
Well,
I think that's it.
There you have it, peeps. There you have it. Yeah. That was the RumerMill Midfield Watch, episode number 7, and we'll be back tomorrow. If anything changes, anyone else comes into the frame, we'll let you guys know and we'll give our opinion, so you don't have to. Teez, salute. Have a fantastic day, people. Stay safe, and I'll speak to you later.
Have a great day. Thanks for your support. Keep supporting us, man. Like, share, subscribe. Come on, peeps. What are you waiting for? Like, share, subscribe to the 3 Pointers.